I mean, you remember a few weeks ago when people were outside city halls, brandishing assault weapons, screaming in the faces of law enforcement officers that the face mask was a symbol of oppression rather than a way to mitigate a huge public health risk. You know, that's the sort of peaceful protest Trump can get behind. Yeah, I mean, when it's a black guy taking a knee at a ball game to spotlight police brutality and racism, sons of bitches. Disrespecting the country, a country that is built on the fruits of genocide, slavery and oppression, much like the British Empire before it. Black guy taking a knee at a game, son of a bitch. What about a white guy taking a knee on a black man's throat? What has he got to say about that? Job numbers are better than expected. It's a great day for George. No, it isn't a great day for George, Mr. President. He's fucking dead. I was disgusted. I was disgusted and appalled. Appalling. Well, I was appalled as well. You know, I'm as appalled as you are, Tim, and disgusted. But it's not a competition, Tim. Black Lives Matter is not a competition to see who can be the most affected by the issues surrounding black people. It's not about who's the most woke. It's not about white people demonstrating their bravery by having a good cry about their white privilege, because doing that makes it about you. And it's not about you or me. It's also not about going on Twitter and bullying comedians into apologising for tasteless jokes that haven't aged well. And by the way, Tim, I read your little tweet. The target of Ali G wasn't black people. It was, in fact, the fact that this even needs explaining is devastatingly depressing. But it's not about Ali G. It's not about calling Emma Watson a racist for posting something on Instagram. It's about listening and understanding and supporting and marching and changing. It's about shining a light on systemic and institutionalised racism. Emma Watson, well, last Tuesday was Blackout Tuesday on Instagram, but she, you know, I'm with Hermione on this one. You know, I didn't get that memo either, right? I Instagrammed a picture of my breakfast, and within minutes, hundreds of people calling me a fascist. For a minute, I assumed eating a black pudding had become a racial microaggression, or possibly the hash brown. You know, it shouldn't be about attacking people who have, in that particular case, at the very worst, made a faux pas. It's not about having a go at people who are of the quite reasonable opinion that violence and criminal damage usually undermines a cause and makes the possibility of change less likely. They might be right, they might be wrong, okay? But that opinion doesn't make them a racist or complicit in slavery, and anyone who says it does is a fucking idiot. I've always been dubious of a hashtag, Tim. It just feels like too easy a fix. Centuries of oppression and hate and pain and violence. Hashtag I hear you. Can I just go back to playing Candy Crush now? You know, my initial instinct is one of cynicism. That a hashtag negates responsibility and achieves nothing other than virtue signalling your woke credentials whilst continuing to wear your Nike trainers that were sewn together by tiny black fingers for $1 a day in, as the President of the United States would put it, some shithole country. But the same reason these hashtags make me uncomfortable is the same reason why they work. It's trendy. It makes standing up for minorities trendy. It makes sticking a rainbow flag on, well, fucking everything trendy. And because it's trendy, it can feel disingenuous and crass sometimes. But when the need for change draws a broad consensus, i.e. it becomes trendy, things start to change. Like Me Too. Me Too, I fucking hated that when that came out, but I was wrong. Because let's be honest, the truth is, had it not been for that particular movement, Jeffrey Epstein would be alive and well and a free man rather than a dead paedophile rapist. So fucking A, hashtag Me Too. Fucking A, Black Lives Matter. I'm in. I'm with you, brothers. Yeah, I mean, that felt racist as it came out. It's about learning, you know, and I won't be doing that again. Well, over a week of protests across the globe, this movement feels like it really is beginning to bring about change. The Prime Minister issued a